pray in your head, if you sit there and you pray, and you got a fucking hat on, does that count? Because you can't get through the hat. Anyway. I'm going home, let me on review. You got to do your bit. What are we saying, Greg?
Let me...
You won't be able to find it yet.
A hedge is a hedge. He only chopped it down because it spoiled his view. And what's Reaper moaning about?
I suppose. I suppose. Okay, guys, welcome back to the Threeskins.
I don't know all the lyrics.
We were doing this like 50 times the other night on our thing.
I wasn't doing it.
We are sponsored this video. So here's the sponsor.
Hi, support for Threeskins is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming, champions of the world. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0, all across Europe. You heard that right, the 4.0. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer just for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code Threeskins at manscaped.com. Don't trust me? How about you listen to some of our customers?
I once had an unfortunate incident shaving my ballsack with hairdresser's clippers. Not gonna get that with the new Lawnmower 4.0 from Manscaped.
Imagine shaving with a sleek, well-designed, optimized trimmer that makes shaving time your favorite time in the bathroom.
With the 4.0, you can customize your trim with additional guard lengths 1 to 4, so I can trim my balls and then my beard.
No, wait! If you've been using the same nut trimmer on your face, you've been doing it wrong. No one wants to end up with pubes in their mouth.
Did I mention the 4.0 has wireless charging? With some long words that it just does wireless.
I once tried shaving my balls in the dark, but now thanks to the 4.0, I can see where and who I'm trimming.
Your balls will thank you!
I know mine have.
Thank you.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code Threeskins at manscaped.com. Yes, that's 20% off and free shipping with the code Threeskins at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
Wow, wasn't that great? You haven't seen that one before. All right, on to funny news stories today, because what we do when we haven't really got a topic. I've got a topic, but I need to do more research and I haven't, so I just said, boys, funny stories.
Yeah. We haven't done funny news stories in a while.
Funny stories?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. We're trying to keep these a little snappy, a little bit.
Yeah.
45 minute, 50 minute, under an hour.
The last one was like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but that was coming back.
I didn't realise how long that.
The extra half hour.
That was long.
The extra half hour was our sorry to you.
We did get into some very serious debates though. About
That's true.
if you haven't watched that podcast yet, yeah, we talk about what animals we could bludgeon to death with rocks.
It's the best one we've done in at least 7 months.
Nice.
Oh, we've got a few things to talk about, actually. Me and Greg, literally, was it yesterday, 2 days ago? We saw the lead singer of Sum 41 just out and about in a trailer park.
In a trailer park?
Okay,
Where? Where was this?
we went to this this like camping trailer park thing, and we're walking down like the sort of roads, and on one there's like caravans on either side, and stuff, and there's just some people sat at a table just enjoying themselves. One of them looks suspiciously like the Sum 41 guy, except like
what is his name?
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
Jared something, is it? Or that's no.
No, I don't think so.
No, that's the Subway guy,
But
isn't it?
anyway, he's got the spiky blonde hair, sunglasses, like
He's still rocking the spiky blonde hair.
flame shirts and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, it probably wasn't him.
Derek Whibley.
Obviously, it wasn't him, but this guy clearly takes his style from the noughties very seriously.
As soon as we got home, Greg just learned. Well, you already knew it, but it was just playing In Too Deep over and over, wasn't he?
In Too Deep is just
It's a
banger.
great song.
I think it's their best.
Yeah,
I think it is.
agree.
Everyone says fat lip, but I think
No, it's better than Fat Lip by far.
They got a few other good songs like Makes No Difference, but it makes no difference really because In Too Deep is the best.
It's their best song by far.
Yeah. You been up to much this week, Lou? Been growing back your pubic hair? Sorry, body hair.
Body. Yeah, no, it's coming back alright. The itch is gone. The what is that? Not like shaving itch.
Mine
I don't know.
feels perfect now.
Mine feels after like 2
Great.
days. Mine felt fine.
Yeah,
but
I like
Your
it.
body gets used to it. It's like
Yeah.
shaving, like
I
when I
think
shave my mustache.
I think I'm just gonna start having it like that. It's just easier.
well, the top's fine. I like it, but it was just the like back of my
The-
balls and the gooch
Yeah, the
was
ball
like
sack
hell.
was the worst part.
Yeah.
Because, like, especially because I didn't have a guard on, I'm there, like, grazing it against my balls.
Yeah, Greg says in the video. Oh, there's a video out, by the way, of us actually doing this. And you can technically see us do it. I left in a little bit of butt here and there. No hole. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, little
Greg
vague.
butt, bit of my butt on the side.
Everyone loves a little bar.
Bit of Lewis butt.
What else have we done? I went to an observatory last night.
Yes.
I saw Jupiter and its moons, Saturn. I saw the moon really close up with, like, the craters and shit.
Yeah. Could you see the flag?
Nah.
No flag?
No
Oh,
flag.
does that mean that people weren't there?
It's because it didn't happen.
I guess it's just 'cause that's just going to have to be the facts. What else? I don't know. Like some kind of like irritating people. Okay, it was great fun, but like at the end they have like a sort of like what's the right word? Like a presentation thing.
Like a lecture on
but
it. Like.
but like the
Greg's just there like, I know all this.
yeah, the woman there.
I'm smarter
Okay,
than you.
first off, she couldn't name the moons of Mars. She said it was
What an
Phobos and
amateur.
Sharon, but Sharon is the moon of Pluto. It's
Oh,
Phobos and Deimos.
Pluto has a moon called Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon.
Charon. Greg can't even say it.
Yeah,
And he can't even say the word charisma, Greg.
What charisma? Is this
Was it an evolution of Charmeleon?
No,
and
when I was a
Charizard?
kid, yeah,
Yeah, I am only joking.
I only learned about the word from The Sims, and around the time I'm playing The Sims, I'm also playing Pokemon. So I'm there like, oh, charisma, what's this stuff?
Charisma.
Can you just put those... I went to a trampoline park yesterday and my ankles are fucked.
My ankles are broken.
My ankles are broken. I want to show you guys a little combo I did. I'll put it up on the screen.
Oh yeah. Go on.
Little combo I did. Ready? Back flip. Half front flip.
Oh.
Front flip, but just didn't land that.
The landing wasn't great.
Surprised you didn't break it, man.
Yeah, I know. I am literally just under the weight limit by like
Really?
a stone. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
I'm teetering on there. But if I go more often... Dude, if I had a trampoline park when I was a kid, it would have been the best time ever because I used to... How much did I used to love trampolining, Greg?
I don't know. You change your mind on what you liked every minute, so I didn't.
Mate,
really
I did
ever
like
know.
the craziest stuff. And I could do most of it still.
That's
I
pretty.
almost landed on my head as well.
Some stuff you just don't forget.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like... The software's new, but the hardware's old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like people who still use Windows XP.
You're like a Bethesda game. You know what I mean?
An engine that was built in
Just
2003.
glitching
Yeah.
everywhere. Okay, guys.
Oh yeah, and also I cut my own hair. That's why.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you've done a very good
Yeah.
job of it. I'll
I
give
did
you
my
that.
did my round here as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I just watched a bunch of YouTube
Really
videos of like,
drunk.
these like professional hairdressers just doing their own hair, and I was just
Yeah.
like, I could do that. So just did it.
Yeah, I did, like the very start of lockdown. I cut my own hair, and I did the sides like because I've got like obviously mine's blended. I did the sides like perfectly, and I was like, I'm the best. I could be a hairdresser. This is great. And then the back was
Oh,
just
the
like
You
back
did
is
the
hard.
blended hair challenge.
blended.
Dude.
Ugh,
The
you got
thing
your
is,
hair
that
in a
you
blend.
usually get a fade and stuff. That's quite
Yeah,
hard
that's
to
what
do
I meant, not
on
blend.
your-
It's faded.
For me,
so I
like-
managed to like taper it, and I got
Yeah.
a comb and did it properly. Like I tapered it up, and it was like it was like so level. And then as soon as I got to the back, it's just.
I just got like
Wow.
I just put like a
Yeah.
grade 8 like guard on, like started like really close to the skin down here,
Yeah.
and then like slowly moved away from the skin.
Yeah.
And that gave it a little bit of a. It's not that great.
You've done a
but
good job
it's
though,
alright
man.
though. It's better than.
Hair
It's better, than
Paying for
going,
one.
it's better than having to deal with barber talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Some of it, you have to like with barbers. I feel like because you guys have got long hair, so you don't really get your hair cut that much. So I
Yeah.
suppose it is.
I'm
But
not
for like
used to
someone
it.
like me, I mean, I'm not as bad as I was. I used to get my hair cut like every 2 weeks, like when I was younger. But like I'll go like once a month, maybe
What
once
about when
every
you had
2
the-
months now.
The frosted tip fringe.
The
Oh,
frosted tip
God.
fringe.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
Can we put a picture up?
Yeah,
If you
I'll
can
find
it,
I'll
yeah.
find a
We're
picture.
talking about bringing back noughties fashion. That is very noughties.
Yeah.
thing.
No, it was
Frosted tip.
when my mum
Well, you
worked.
fucking
There was
crazy
a
town.
when my mum worked. There was a hairdresser's like right next to it, and she was like friends with her. And I was just like, I just off the cuff decided like one day I was just like, I'm just gonna get a blonde fringe. I hadn't thought about it. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. How old was I?
Yeah.
I was in my last year of secondary school, so I was like,
Yeah, that's around the time you make
15?
stupid decisions.
yeah, it was a stupid decision.
I can't believe that. Like,
I've
that's
gone since then. I've gone completely
the,
bleached.
it's
blonde,
crazy that
but-
that's the age you have to start like deciding what you want to do with your life and shit. Because it's like I remember the last year of school. It was the year I broke my leg.
Ah,
And I
right.
snapped my leg, but around the same time I bleached my hair,
Yeah.
and it looked fucking terrible. And then I got my hair cut with it, but like, because
I bet all of it was just better than the fringe.
but only so much of the hair had grown out. So I had basically the frosted tip sort of thing
Yeah.
all over. I looked like a fucking jaguar.
That's
It
the
looked
trouble
terrible.
with it. Yeah, like
Yeah, so last year of school, definitely didn't get
no.
laid or anything.
Oh,
So,
mate. I thought I looked with my blonde fringe. I thought I looked so cool. I don't know if any of you have seen it. This is England, the series.
Yeah, yeah.
86. There's a bloke on it, and he had a blonde fringe, and I thought it looked so cool. And I was like, I'm like, that's I think where I got it from. And I thought I looked so cool, but I just didn't. It looked awful. It looked so bad.
I taught you guys something. We will get into the funny news stories. I taught you guys something earlier about the cat man. From
This is mental.
Greenock.
I don't believe it.
Oh, Greenock.
I can't,
You don't think it's real?
I don't believe it. I've
I
seen
don't
the
think it can
The
be,
pictures
like-
are like just too out there.
I'll put some pictures up on the screen now. It's a man who like crawls around on his belly. He looks like he's covered in motor oil, and like he eats rats. And in Scotland,
But
and,
no one does anything about it. Apparently,
Yeah.
it's just
yeah, it's
Yeah,
never-
you,
no one calls the hospital.
it hasn't been, like,
they just
it
take
hasn't
pictures
been
of him.
institutionalized or arrested or
No.
anything. It's just
the one of
I
him
know.
with the rat in his mouth is like.
Apparently, it's videos of him.
We need to find some of these.
I
Threeskins reacts.
I
Yeah,
think,
to
it's,
the-
I
the-
think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
beyond. It's beyond. Like, it's just too abnormal.
It's like a real life like
Yeah,
stig
but
of the dump. Like,
that is
There's lots of weird stuff on this planet, but like that's a bit. Too
that is
weird.
commitment. If it's a real rat in his mouth, that is committed art.
It's
But
hard
then-
to say. It's quite a blurry picture.
It is Scotland.
That's true.
We're not having
He's
a pop of
probably
the,
just
we're not having a
disappointed
pop of the Scots.
probably just disappointed it wasn't fucking deep fried.
He's probably just not sober. You sober him up, and he'll be like, wake up. Like,
I don't know
fuck
what he's
happened
called.
in
What
the
am
last
I
30 years?
doing? Yeah.
He's probably called the Catman because he chases rats on his belly. He can't walk.
It doesn't make any. Yeah, but that's another thing that just makes no sense.
He's always all the pictures of him on his
Just on his
stomach.
crawling
What is
around.
it?
like-
It just doesn't make any sense.
No, I think it's,
It's
I
too
think
beyond belief.
It's probably a load of.
Let
bull,
us know
but-
if you're from Scotland and you've heard of this man.
Yeah.
Catman.
Next week, hopefully, it should be about cryptids or cryptozoology.
Yeah.
It's like Bigfoot, and we've done kind of it before, but I want to find some of the
we brushed
crazy
over
ones.
it. Yeah, there's
that-
a lot out there.
Would I find the
Or
ones
the
that
like the
obscure?
Mongolian death worm.
I love the Mongolian.
that-
death
that
ones.
sort of
Yeah.
style
I'm a
of
big
thing.
fan
Fuck
of
is
it.
that?
Oh, you'll
We'll
find
save
out.
it. We'll
You'll
find
out
out
next week,
next time.
and so will you.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to go first? For
I'll go first.
Greg's
Greg-
crossing- I've never
Greg-
seen you cross your legs in my life.
Yeah.
Because you told me I can't have my legs there.
No,
so
you
I
can
was-
put it underneath. It's just so I don't want you
I'm
yank it
having
out.
wires on top of my legs. What do you think I am?
I normally always leave room on the camera specifically
For Greg's
just for
legs.
your legs.
Greg's legs.
Greg legs.
Greg is such a shit name. Gregory is a shit name. So is Matthew, but
I agree.
Gregory.
So is Lewis.
agree.
I think we've all got
I don't
pretty
like. I don't like
shitty
it.
names.
Now Lewis is good.
Nah.
I was looking at like foreign versions of my name. Gregoire, which is the French one. I love
Gregoire.
it. I use it if I'm like playing a video game. I'm like, I'll name it after myself, and I look at Gregory. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna fucking put Gregoire. It sounds so much cooler.
It's always so like when you're in playing video games, like you know, like a Skyrim or something. You put
Yeah.
your real name, and there's this big, long, wordy message like, "And ye had found the old scroll," and it's like
Lewis.
Lewis. And it's like, it just doesn't work.
Exactly,
It's just
shit.
like it completely takes you out
And
your fucking
apparently the
immersion.
Finnish version of Gregory is like Raja or something like that.
Rijo?
Yeah,
Rijo.
it's weird.
Oh, 100 likes
even
this
close.
every podcast. And
Yeah.
we want to know what names do you use when you're playing, Skyrim doesn't do it, does it? But like, or Witcher. When you use your name, but not your name, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. What Greg
Alright.
just said.
I don't.
I'll start. Yeah.
Well, I use Ozuranks, don't I?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it depends, I think. If it's like
And that was random word generated.
if it's
so-
like some kind of like MMO-y kind of thing, I might use like a username like that. But yeah, if it's something like Skyrim or something like that, I tend to or like where you make yourself kind of look like you, I tend to use my own name.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
the same. Yeah. Okay. So first story, I'll go with a really shit one.
Hang on.
Because
Welcome
I like
back
shit
to
ones.
the news. Dun dun dun. Greg, do a jingle.
Diddly-doo.
Jails in the US are trying to incentivize inmates to get the COVID-19 vaccine by giving them ramen noodles.
Dude.
Amazing.
This is so shit.
Right. I know.
Why did you start with that one?
I want to start with a shit one.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
that's fair enough.
So that's good, yeah, but I know that they trade in ramen because they don't really have that's what they use as
Well,
coin.
the reason I wanted to bring it up is that like how shit is life in prison that ramen noodles are like the best. thing
I
on
ain't getting
planet.
that vaccine. We'll give you some noodles. Ah,
I
my God,
fucking
man,
love ramen, man. But
Yeah,
I thought
apparently they
prisons
probably-
they were full of white supremacists and they eat ramen. That's not a white food.
Purely just for currency. Like, I saw a mad video the other day, like on a completely unrelated, just prison, on the subject of prisons, and they were like, it was a prison, but it was like a tower block. It must have been like in the middle of a city, and they were passing stuff to each other like through the toilets.
Do you want to move in?
So I'm moving
go
a
on.
little bit. So they were like, they put something in like a bag, and then like they, I don't know, knock down to the people below them, and they'd have to flush their toilets at exactly the same time or whatever. And then they would flush stuff, and then like they put food in there and stuff, and like people were eating like toilet food and shit.
That's
like,
a sick idea.
Yeah,
But
it's
we had
crazy.
toilet wine, didn't we, Greg?
Yeah, man, toilet wine is just the worst thing.
It feels like being punched in the head.
It's not. You don't get drunk from it. I think we got methanol poisoning from that. I'm not joking.
Yeah, we could have. That's definitely that's a different possibility.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, ramen. Nice.
yeah.
I just thought
Is it?
It's unusual.
you said shit weird stories. So.
That's definitely a shit weird story.
Oh, Lewis,
I
do you
wonder
want to
if
get
it's
yours out?
working. I wonder if
That's the thing is that it seems like it is. So
Okay, I'll save my like best one for last. Then I need to. I literally looked these up this morning. Okay, so this story is from England. Bank robbery goes awry because of some bad handwriting. So there was a bloke in England.
Awry.
Yeah. He fled the scene of a bank robbery with no money because the note that he'd written was so ineligible.
Was he a doctor? Doctor down on his luck.
Yeah. What the fuck
Give
does
me
that
the
prescription
fucking money.
say? Yeah, no, they couldn't read what it said. So
Oh,
he
I
had
know
to
what it
just-
said. Okay, I promise.
Well,
I won't do that again.
well, there's a picture of it, so like maybe I'll send it to you and we can put it up. But what Sussex police have deciphered what it said, and it said, "Your screen won't stop what I've got." I assume it means a gun. Just hand over the 10s and 20s. Think about the other customers. But the note, you cannot, you cannot read it.
Definite doctor.
It's like here you go.
This
Here's
is
the
why
picture.
it's apparently it's so. Oh my god!
Like, it's like it's written in like hieroglyphs.
Yeah, and it's not even like.
Like, what the fuck is that? 9 V's.
Greg's
I can
Greg-
read it. I can read
Greg's
it.
looking at that
I
like
can read it.
mine's
What do you mean
way
you can
way
read
better.
it? I just told you what it says.
Yeah, you.
Your screen won't stop what I've got.
He just said it.
I know.
Greg.
Just hand over. No, but I wasn't listening. You know I don't.
Of course
listen.
you weren't.
Just hand over the 10s and 20s. Think, don't the customers.
Think
Think
don't
of-
the customer.
think
Yeah.
of-
No. Well, you got one.
Oh, about. Okay.
Yeah, you got one word
That's
wrong.
not B, but okay.
So if you were the bank teller in this situation,
I
he'd
would've
have got
just been like,
got
yeah.
away with it. He'd have got
Uh,
away with some money. But
Well, you know you can get arrested for forging doctor's notes. Not doctor's
Yeah.
notes, but like prescriptions. You can get one of like in Train Spotting. They nick one of them prescription pads from the doctors. Do you remember that?
I haven't seen Trainspotting in
See,
such
the
a long
first and the
time.
second one, they nick a prescription pad. They don't do them anymore. They do them all through
it's
printer.
all digital now. Yeah.
But yeah, it's so easy to forge because all you have to do is do the doctor's name and like it's just rubbish. It's just
100%.
squiggly lines.
That's very true.
That's a good one though, Goo. I like that.
Thank you very much. He did say then later on, like
What
the next
happened to
month.
him?
Well, he got arrested eventually because after he must have learnt his lesson from his note. Maybe he typed up the next one because he got arrested. Like,
He typed it.
he got arrested like a month later robbing another bank somewhere else.
He did that thing where people cut out like newspaper
Yeah.
clipping, like
That's such a night. Like, you think people still do that? Like ransom notes, and like different booky letters. Yeah.
All right, guys. So here's mine. Yeah, we might have even said this one on the podcast before, but
All of mine are fairly recent. I think the earliest
I think mine
one
are
that I had
I
was from,
found
like,
some older
April.
ones. I had to find some older ones.
Oh, okay. That's fair
So,
enough.
Um,
At the end of the day, it's news.
I
as
feel
long as
like
people
you
haven't
might have
heard
said
it.
this one. Oh, fuck.
Really?
Komodo Island closing until 2020. So yeah, because people keep stealing the dragons.
No, I haven't. I don't think we've done that before.
Wait, people
I don't-
keep stealing
Keep
the
stealing
Komodo dragons.
Yeah, people are stealing Komodo
How
dragons,
the
bro.
fuck do you steal a Komodo dragon?
Right, you know in the last podcast where we said there's no fucking way. Like, we'll probably get a couple kicks on a Komodo dragon, but if
Yeah.
it bites you...
No, but
got 'em.
but that was because we were doing it without tools. If you had tools, catching a Komodo can't be that bad.
Yeah, but they want it alive, don't they?
Yeah, you net.
Net
gun.
Maybe
Yeah, but how do you get away with? How do you slink away with a Komodo dragon? Oh, don't mind. You can't put it under your jacket. Like, what do you do?
Got to remember, it's an island. It's got lots of shores.
Greg,
you never know where
if
that
you're
island-
if you're a Komodo dragon and you can only talk in Komodo, yeah, in Komodo dragon speak,
Yeah.
what would you? How would you sound? Trying to say, "Help me." Louder. No, louder. Are you trying to say, "Help me"?
Yeah.
You just That's so stupid.
That is dumb.
Komodo dragons, man.
That was a dumb question, to be fair.
Yeah, it
terrible
was.
Question. Okay, like I think that's just stupid. It's like I think what it is that the government they probably had some poaching issues, and
Well, they said it was because of tourists going to there for
Yeah, but,
Game of
okay,
Thrones.
That makes no sense if tourists are
Game
doing
of
it.
Thrones. What, they did stuff for Game of Thrones out there?
I think there's Komodo dragons
It
in
doesn't-
Game of Thrones, isn't there?
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I blanked a lot of Game of Thrones out of my mind after the last season. I kind of just pretended
It's
it
just
didn't
so,
exist.
it's so
That's
weird how
fair.
it went from like cultural phenomenon to
It was so. I was
Wow.
just
Never
literally as
existed.
soon as I finished watching the last episode, I was like, right, I'm just gonna try and ignore the last 8 years of my life.
Yeah.
Delete.
Because I didn't binge it. I watched that from like the very beginning. I watched that from the start. It was like 2011 or something like that. So I was like, just felt so I'd invested. From now, like I sort of said to myself, I was like, I'll never invest in a show like that anymore because you are just set up for disappointment.
Not
Not with
the
all of
boys.
No, that's great. The boys. The boys are so.
Hasn't finished yet, though, has it?
No.
Yeah, man. Season
Ooh,
8
could be crap.
and
Could be very crap.
Homelander.
Shall I do another one, or do you guys want? Do you want to go again, Greg?
Should we just
Yeah, I'll
keep
do it.
the
I'll
order?
go.
We could
Yeah,
just
do
keep
the
going
order.
with
Yeah,
the order.
it's all good. I've got.
It's like a
I've got
conveyor belt
4.
of news.
All right then. Televangelists is complaining that
Of course.
God cannot hear prayers through masks, so we should get rid of the masks in churches.
That's so dumb.
That's amazing.
That's so
So
dumb.
you're telling me there's an all-powerful dude up in the sky?
What?
And
What are you
he's just there
saying?
like, I can't hear you through the mask, mate. Not giving you any prayers, not answering
Prayers.
your
But
prayers.
surely God made the masks.
God,
So, like,
if God exists,
he does everything,
he
right?
also made COVID-19. So at the
Yeah.
end of the day,
Yeah.
the vaccine is fighting against God's wishes.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Mask
probably why they're
fighting
not
is-
getting.
Dude,
Well,
that's mental.
It seems to go hand in hand, almost like how religious you are to how much you hate the idea of masks. And
Oh, there was.
I hate the idea of
one of the-
masks. I will wear one, but I hate them.
That is one of the things that also I had a
It's 'cause they
story
make me
on.
so
Is
hot.
that there was a hospital because a lot of people were claiming religious exemption from their what's it called? Religious exemption from the vaccine because it's like, oh yeah, it's against my religion to take medicine, and then so they're banning.
Isn't that
Yeah,
what
but-
Jehovah's Witnesses can do?
Yeah, but a lot of other people that aren't them are doing it to get out of it. But basically, they're saying, oh, if we see any evidence that you're taking any other drug, alcohol, caffeine, if you're taking Tylenol and all that sort of crap, then we'll fire you.
Dude.
Wow, Tylenol. Fuck me.
That was another thing. That was another like just weird story. It's just weird, man.
It's funny.
That
I
is good,
think it's
though.
funny because you're right. Like God is all seeing, all hearing.
Yeah, man.
He's not all hearing apart from masks.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
All knowing.
I thought
all
most
seeing,
people.
all hearing.
I know in America, like the evangelicals, like they're all like screaming their prayers out in the church, like getting drowned in water and all that. Praise the Lord. So that's probably where they're coming from. It's like
wait,
have
if you
to shout and scream your prayers.
The same thing would work as if you're allowed to pray in your head, aren't you? Does that count, or do you have to do it vocally?
I think to this guy, no. I think you have to.
I was
you
going to
have
say,
to shout,
if you
scream it.
pray in your head, if you sit there and you pray, and you got a fucking hat on, does that count? Because you can't get through the hat.
Blocking
That's
the,
true, though,
Bounces
isn't it?
off
Yeah.
the inside of it.
Yeah, that's what the yarmulke's for.
blocking the
That's
mind
brilliant.
freeze so they can't hear God.
That's great. Oh,
Yeah, it just
man.
makes no sense. Those sort of Christians are clearly just not Christians. They're like some weird death cult, you know what I mean? They're fucking weird.
Yeah, it's
I love
bizarre.
a death cult. Oh, yeah, she'll go in it.
Okay,
Death
so
cult's cool,
this
man.
one it's shit, but I kind of just got it for Greg because I thought it would appeal to him.
Oh, it's bad
So,
bones, isn't it?
There was a nun caught dancing with a skeleton in a graveyard.
What the
There's the pictures.
Nah, that... Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, that's a little bit
And if you
clickbait.
look closely, she's dancing with a skeleton.
Looks
but
photoshopped.
there's a dog one there as well. There's a little dog skeleton.
That looks photoshopped.
It's mad.
I'm not saying it's not, 'cause it's
there
in
is
the
a few
news, but-
photos. Like, yeah, crazy. There's not really much else to the story other than just she was caught dancing.
What do you think
with
she was... What kind of song... Is she listening to Thriller? What's she listening to in her head while she's dancing with them? Dressed as a nun.
Tubular bells.
Oh man,
That's a good one.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was.
it's
It was
weird,
in.
though.
It was. It says it was in the Hull cemetery. So I don't know if it was in the UK. There might be a different Hull somewhere.
It sounds like
Even the people from Hull call it hell.
That is a very UK thing.
Well, the thing is that, like America, a lot of their places are named after ours, aren't they? So there could be a
That's
Hull
true.
cemetery in
They got, like,
America.
The
Portsmouth and
nuns
all
look
that
the,
over there, haven't
the
they?
nuns look
And
the same
Southampton.
across the
Yeah.
world. Like, do they all wear the same
Um,
shit?
They must
I
do.
think so. I think
I
it's.
can't remember. I'm thinking like Mother Teresa looked like a bit more like a tablecloth. You know what I mean? Like,
She was a bit blue.
yeah, she had like like the wash rag you have in a toilet,
Yeah.
as opposed to like Americans sort of have the black and then the white head,
They got like a white beam here.
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. I don't know.
and then
I'd be interested to find out.
I don't know. Yeah.
Are there any religious people who watch us?
We're so
Hard
out.
to get up.
Greg said we're so out of tune with religion, and the camera turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know anything about. We don't know what nuns wear or anything like that. Because I mean, when was the last time you went to church?
Do we
When
even
was the
like?
last time you talked to a religious?
Do we
person?
actually
You
even
know
have
what I mean?
nuns like in this country? Because I don't think I've
don't
ever
know.
seen a nun.
I've never seen a nun.
I seen them. They're always at like those like
churches.
cancer runs,
Yeah, but where
cancer
do they
runs and
live?
stuff, aren't they?
Where do they live?
What, like people dressed up as
Yeah, like nun runs and that.
Nun-
That's what they're
nun
called. Yeah,
run?
yeah.
Where do they live? Where are they right now?
in a nunnery? That's the thing.
Where's that? Where are they?
Yeah, they always seem to run like. I was about to say abortion homes. Then what's it called? Adoption homes.
Oh, that's a movie thing, though,
yeah. I
isn't
think
it?
that's
that's
like
a
retro. That was back in the day.
Yeah,
I
you
think,
seen like
I think
what is
after
it?
all of like
orphanages and
after
stuff.
all the
Orphanage.
Yeah.
Now, after all the bad stuff came out, I don't think they're allowed to anymore.
Yeah, I heard some
Beatings,
crazy stuff about
raping, all
like
the
Catholic
bad stuff,
nuns,
man.
like even to like like older family members of us.
Our gramps like told us a story like because he used to live in Scotland and he was like from a Catholic family up there,
Yeah.
and like the local Catholic priest would just go into their home and just start eating like he'll just be like, I'm having some of your dinner, and he'll just go around all that. This is a fat motherfucker. He's just going around eating other people's dinners. And
What
stuff.
the fuck?
But
That's Friar Tuck,
But
man.
that's the thing. You don't say no because it's like, oh, he's a man of God. Oh no.
Yeah.
Nah, bullshit.
On Sunday, he's gonna go tell Margarine that I didn't say yes and all that. So, dude, it's fucked up, man.
That is some mad
Fat
shit.
I just pretend to not fucking be in.
I just wouldn't be religious anymore.
Yeah, all that. Straight up.
It's so weird how, like, for so long people were like, oh no, I have to be religious. I can't. And nowadays people are just, oh, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. The only, like...
We're living in a good time.
There's definitely other,
guess
like,
so.
reasons behind it, but the only way I've sort of ever been able to kind of not justify it to myself, but, like, I remember, like, I took history in school, and we did, like, a whole year on, like, cathedrals and shit. Yeah, I know. They entice you in, like, the first few years with all the war stuff, and you're like, this is awesome, I'm going to take this, and then it's like, you're doing cathedrals for a year.
What I did in my history.
But I remember going to a cathedral, and I remember standing in like this is like, I'm not a religious person, but like you can see how like peasants would like come here and be like, this is like, because it's mental.
Man, I mean, look at the churches, man. They're still standing.
Yeah,
Not in Canada.
Yeah,
you can
but
see
they're
why
still
people
standing.
You can get
Yeah,
why
that's the
people
thing,
would
is
go
that-
there and be like, this must
yeah,
be
but that's
it,
the thing
right?
that like the way that they construct them is like in a way that is very like you're like, oh shit, this is intense.
Grandiose. Yeah,
It's like if you go
Even as not as religious people.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
crazy.
But it's I imagine it's the same going like like those Buddhist temples in the jungles and stuff.
Yeah.
You probably
Yeah.
get the same feeling down there.
I'd love
Yeah.
to do that,
You know
man.
what I
It
mean?
was so good. Anyway, guys, we lingered on that
Yeah,
one for a little
yeah,
while,
innit?
haven't
Just on the subject of nuns.
we?
None
It's
of
you,
that.
nuns.
innit?
Oh, there was 2 religious ones in a row. Here we go. This one is nothing to do with religion. Man disguises himself in a scream mask to accept 3 million. I'm gonna have to say that again. Sorry.
Yeah, go again from the top. From the top.
Man disguises himself in scream mask to accept his million winnings lotto check
That's amazing.
in Jamaica.
Was
Did you hear what
just...
I said?
Were you listening?
Just
man.
read that.
Man disguises himself in a screen mask.
Was that just so like his family or people didn't know it was him?
Yeah,
so
so
he could
people
just keep the
so
money?
people don't know who it
Incredible.
was.
That's
Yeah.
great.
You'd have to though. Like, it's like imagine if like winning that money, like everyone you know is going to be like,
Yeah.
oh, trying to get back in
Yeah.
contact.
You've got so
with
many
you,
best
you
friends
just-
all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like, oh, sorry, I haven't spoken to you. In
This is
12
why you
years.
should be
It's like-
super good friends with everyone, because one day they might win the lotto. The big thing I had about this,
That's a reason to be friends with someone, isn't it?
It's-
I'd never buy anyone anything.
It's a
even
fu-
my own family.
it's a funny story. Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't.
It's a funny story, yeah.
Wouldn't.
But what I got from that is, where the fuck are you getting a scream mask from in Jamaica?
I hadn't even.
What do you
I didn't even
think
consider
Jamaica's
that.
like?
Yeah, maybe that's my bad.
Do you think,
I don't think they're watching
You go there,
Scream.
they're all just in huts, just smoking weed, listening to reggae, like, what's the scream, man?
What
They're
scream?
just eating jerk chicken out with their hands. What do you think, dude? It's literally
You just described how you think it.
No,
I
I-
don't think it's like
Yeah,
that at all.
your words, Greg.
Jamaica is literally just like England, except just a little bit more poor. That's it. It's just
And hotter.
Yeah, and hotter, and they got better food.
Apparently, you're not even allowed to smoke weed there.
What?
Yeah,
can't be
I think
true.
it's illegal there.
I think it's illegal.
I think it is,
In
yeah.
Jamaica?
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Now he's stereotyping.
They probably have a
Yeah.
Christian in charge, man. Christians always ban drugs.
This is.
Go on
probably
then, Greg,
true.
you're one.
Okay, yeah. On the subject of Catholics and Christians, I've got a
Oh,
great
for
one.
Christ's sake.
Okay, Spanish Catholic bishop resigns after falling in love with a Satanist that writes erotic fiction.
I saw that one.
That's great.
Not
I love
today,
it.
but I did. I have
Yeah.
seen that one. That's good. That's good. What erotic fiction do you reckon it is? Do you reckon it's?
I imagine it's like.
Is it
goat-
like
goat fucking and
is
shit.
is it like the gay vicars from the gay vicars from Tropic Thunder at the start?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toby Maguire.
I would not be surprised if
You remind me of
something
Toby Maguire a little bit.
Yeah,
I think it's the
yeah.
cheeks
Yeah, maybe
and the little mouth.
the little puny mouth.
Huh.
Eat your green vegetables.
Huh.
Explain to them
Oh,
what that
it's
is.
just a scene in Spider-Man where like he's getting punched by the bully, but he dodges it. And he's like, huh. Just-
Huh. Yeah, me and Greg do it all the
I'm
time.
yeah,
It's
Fight
yeah.
funny.
Especially with glasses now. Yeah, I definitely look like Tobey Maguire.
Did we
I agree.
ever
Yeah.
do?
Tobey Maguire's looks a bit like those sorts of people, you know, like the Culkins.
Yeah. kind of baby facey, but like
Yeah, and what's his name? Frodo.
Oh yeah,
A
Elijah
lot of
Wood.
people think of him. Although I don't look like Elijah Wood, but
No.
Do we ever do this on a
he's a
podcast?
sort of kind of person.
Oh,
Oh, don't do that.
if you know what that's from,
Look at
look at the soundbar when you do that.
Yeah, so basically, he fell in love with a Satanist. But obviously, it's not. It's
What,
not like,
and he then left
yeah,
the
but it's
church.
not like
He was like, I'm done.
it's one of the Satanists. Like
Yeah.
It's
Apparently
more
Satanists
of
are
like
really nice people.
no, but
Like the Satanist Bible,
no,
or whatever it is.
well, the idea is that Satanism, they use the counter to Christianity because they fucking hate Christianity, not because like they
They
actually
love
believe in
Satan.
Satan.
Yeah.
It's all
That's
just
fair.
sort of thing.
That's fair. That is fair.
Makes sense.
What kind of fiction is it? Did it say? You said goat fucking. That's funny, but that's not.
I don't know.
There's no one writing things about goat fucking. Although I have seen some weird erotica titles. That could probably be a podcast
It's
in
probably
itself.
Spanish.
Yeah.
It's probably Spanish.
I'm going to write that down.
We need to find that fan fiction that someone wrote about us.
I can't find it anywhere. I think it's been deleted, man.
Sucks. Somebody wrote a fan fiction about me and Matt like years ago.
Here we
It
go.
was bizarre.
Love you, bear.
The guy used to perform exorcisms.
Okay.
He underwent conversion therapy for gay thoughts before, and the Spanish Church and the Pope are asking him to please let them exorcise him.
I have
The Pope himself wants to
The
exorcise
motherfucking Pope.
the demons from this guy's mind because he's fallen in love with a Satanist.
Oh, that's so...
Dude,
what a horrible way to
It's
live your
It's
life.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah, just
Who
get over it,
believes in
innit?
this shit anymore.
It's medieval, isn't it? It's
All right.
absolutely
It's
mental.
Guys,
medieval,
if
yeah.
you're religious,
Like-
we apologise.
No,
However,
but that's the
No,
thing.
but it's different.
it's
If
true.
You believe in
You
God,
kind of got to agree.
If you believe in God and shit, that's fine. Well, I don't give a shit.
It's all right when you
maybe there is a
stick
God.
to your
I don't
own-
know. But if you believe there's like a demon in someone's soul and that like some guy going and throwing like water at them, it's gonna fucking do anything.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
There's a difference between I think there might be a God or whatever, and oh yeah, that guy's got a demon in his head, and I'm gonna fucking get rid of
I would
him.
love to
Yeah.
be possessed.
But that's the next video.
I fucking love it. Well, I'm still going to do that thing to you I told you about.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah. Your next one, Lewis,
Oh,
if you have another
me.
one.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I think
I've
we've got my one, and then we'll do the Ace Ventura things.
I've
if
got
you want to put
I've
that
got
in.
2 more, I believe. This one sucks. This one's rubbish.
Just skip it then.
Nah, I like rubbish
Which
ones.
is the only one I've right, so alleged pizza roll pooper apprehended after Oklahoma grocery store incident.
Pooper?
What's
Yeah.
pizza roll pooper?
Pizza roll pooper.
What does that mean?
Well, I'll tell you, the story's gone. Hang on. Fuck's sake, these news article things on
They're awful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so Shirley Wright Johnson had a it's written so well. It's written like one of those typical. She had a crappy shopping experience.
Oh god.
She was picking up some items from a grocery store in Oklahoma with her 2 daughters. She reached for a bag of frozen pizza rolls, and she quickly discovered there was something else in her hand. It was a big lump of human shit.
How did they test it?
Well, no, they caught the guy eventually. I don't know whether it was through like CCTV or
What?
something. But
Well, you know what I did in that plant pot?
Yeah,
Wait, so she reached to get some pizza rolls, but it
yeah,
was-
like you know, like them freezer roll, but and she reached down in to get the pizza rolls, and she was like, "What's that?" And there was just shit in her hand.
she wasn't looking where she was grabbing. She just
No,
went
she just
grabbed
reached in,
and
like-
it just it's a piece of poop.
Greg.
Yeah, but in
Greg,
all fairness, when
what's-
you put your hand in like something in a supermarket, you don't expect to get. You're not like tentatively
That's
like,
true,
I wonder
I
what might be.
guess, yeah,
You just reach in and
that's
get
fair.
it. Like
What would you name the title for that? Because that's convoluted. What would you name it? It's like 4 words.
Pizza roll pooper dupes woman.
Pooper duper, pizza roll pooper duper.
Pooper dupes
Pooper dupes. It's pooper duper thing.
Yeah,
A
it's
pooper
not.
dupe.
it was the
Dupe
quotes.
that bitch.
Dupe that picture in a poop.
Pooper duper. It was the quotes in this news article.
Pooper dupe.
The pooper dupe.
Oh
You're a
god.
dick.
You getting pizza rolls? Duped.
Duped with a. He's gone.
He just pops out the corner like you've been duped. Like,
Every time you
out of
laugh
nowhere.
like this, it's about poo.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? You're a child.
You've been duped by my poop.
I remember I went to this gathering once when I used to do like flips and stuff. That you used to gather up with people, and there was this one guy, and he was like, "Oh, can I have your last cookie?" to this other guy, and the guy's like, "Yeah, of course you can." And he opened it up, and the other guy had shit in there.
Why?
Poopadoop. He got poopadooped.
If he'd done that before, like he must have like.
I think
pre-thought
he already.
Someone's going to ask me for this.
Yeah, probably. Oh man, some mad stuff.
This would be a great joke. Imagine if no one had asked him for a cookie. He's just walking around with a bag of shit. Like, what do you do? And does anyone want a cookie? Everyone's like,
man,
no.
He's waiting for the poop.
No, that's a good one, Go.
It was the quotes. It was the quotes in this that really got me. It was like, she said, I grabbed the bag, I felt something smushy on the bag, so I turned it over, and there it was. She said, I was upset, I was disgusted, I feel like I was violated. And she said, we had a miserable experience on the drive home. She said, all the way home, my kids were like, Mum, I can still smell it.
Wash your hands then.
Don't rub it on your upper lip.
Do you have a sink that can wash my hands?
Surely if it was
I bet what she did, she drove home, washed her hands and shit her pants. And blamed it on the...
I blamed it on the dog.
Maybe it was her shit. Maybe it was her shit. She's self-sabotaged.
Yeah. Have you seen those like crazy compilation videos online of like people taking shits in supermarkets and
And
CCTV?
then like it just
It's
drops out
always
there.
women. It's always women or little kids.
I feel like
It's
that could
fucked.
happen to me.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
the sort.
I think... No,
You have shit yourself in a supermarket.
Yeah.
definitely the
No.
sort of
Not like
shit
on the
yourself.
floor, but like
This is where I was going with that. I think men are more likely or more willing to shit their pants and get their ass out and shit in front of like random people.
I
No.
don't know. Maybe that's just you.
If I was a woman, I'd be way more like willing to just pull my pants down and shit on the floor.
Okay. Why?
Because you wouldn't get arrested.
Well, yeah, you would.
Yeah, you might do.
Only if you get caught.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
It's the same as
if
anything,
there's a
yeah.
compilation, then it's probably
Yeah.
right.
People do it really sneakily though. Like they make sure the aisle's clear and everything, and they just quick
Just-
bang.
Can
Like-
you imagine doing it in these? You just, oh yeah, my shits are never solid, so
Never.
never.
His shits are fucked. Dude, like, he has his own toilet. Like, that's how bad it is.
It's not that bad.
It's like
Right, boys.
industrial steelworks.
Yeah, come on, Matt.
Okay, I think this is the last one now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm down to one more anyway. So
I've got like another.
my last one's
96.
good. I like my last one. My last one was the first one that I found, and I was like, that's fucking gold.
Oh, man.
Right. Oh no. Okay, I do have two more, but we're going to run out of time.
What are we on?
45,
42.
something like that. Yeah. Oh what? Oh yeah, no, it's because I did it the other way around. It was the first one I found. Bookmarks.
We could do a lot of cutting in this one. if
Yeah,
it
that's
gets it
fine,
down,
yeah.
it'll be right. Here we go.
A band of toddlers found wandering near highway after escaping from daycare.
Oh, man, that's fucking mental.
That's like some 90s movie shit. You know what I mean? Like the
Let's go!
Little Rascals or some shit.
The
Like,
goddamn gates open.
what
Can you
the?
imagine Can you imagine being on that highway and just looking to your right and there's like eight 2-year-olds just like.
Oh god!
The fuck?
Yeah.
How shit of a daycare is that though? That like.
Well, and they got reprimanded or
I'm
whatever
not.
they
Yeah,
call it.
yeah.
They got a little slap on the wrist for that. I think.
How do you even do like? I'm just going to the toilet and you come back and you've left the door and they're all just gone. Like, how does that situation occur? Because
I
then
don't know.
these places normally have like multiple people working.
I've seen
out there,
Daddy
right?
Daycare. There's quite
Yeah.
a few people. There's like at least 3
Yeah,
people.
yeah, like, yeah. I mean, there's usually enough people to at least one go for a shit and not have to worry. Yeah.
Crazy.
In a pizza roll.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Poopadooped.
Was it in the same
Poopa-doop.
county? Right.
It was in Louisiana.
If you're saying we're short on
Could have.
time,
It was probably more likely to have been bitten by a
I
crocodile.
was
than hit by a
literally
car.
about to say, yeah.
Yeah. You've been there, haven't you?
Crux. No, I ain't been to Louisiana. I went to Georgia.
Ah, yeah.
alright, if you're saying that we're short on time, I'll just quickfire a bunch of them.
Have
Yeah.
you actually got like 100?
Nah, not 100,
Alright.
but quite a few
Do you
more.
want to just quick fire some
Yeah.
headlines?
Okay, Taliban ban female employees from entering the Ministry of Women. So now men are in charge of the Ministry of Women.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
Taliban.
Okay, next, a Christian OnlyFans star has been blasted for saying Jesus would have loved sex workers.
He would have. I swear.
He did, didn't he?
Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, there we go.
Apparently, Jesus' real name
The
is
only
not
true
Jesus.
Christian of this whole thing is an OnlyFans star so far. Okay. All right. Russian sushi chain has to apologize for having an ad featuring a black man.
Oh no!
Russia,
Russia, bro.
Yeah, man. It's just insane.
What?
Yeah,
They had to apologise.
Yeah, they had to apologise publicly because.
Why did they apologise?
Because people got so pissed off that a black person was in an advert.
Fuck off! That's so dumb.
It's Russia. It's just Russia, man.
Fuck Russia, man. That's
All right,
fucked.
next one. Australian meth addict dresses up as a cop and raids another drug user's home.
That's a sick idea. That would be in Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
That's genius.
Smokes, let's go.
All right.
Oh, man.
And here's the last one. If it loads. In the US, the Federal Trade Commission has opened up an official investigation into why McDonald's ice cream machines are always breaking down.
Yeah, that needs to be done.
Because apparently it
Needs
even
to be
happens
done.
in the UK. It happens
happens
I
everywhere.
heard someone say in a podcast though.
What's wrong with them?
They interviewed a YouTuber who used to work at a McDonald's, and I'm sure he said it was something like just something really boring, like it was like they just overheat or something, like because the power it takes to run those fucking things.
Isn't there?
is, like,
There's a
mental.
conspiracy for that. We need to do another conspiracy podcast, by the way, because there's millions, and
Yeah.
I've been listening to loads of them. I don't believe in conspiracy or anything, but there's some interesting ones. Anyway, yeah, one of them is supposedly that the people who make it so they break down easier, so they can get McDonald's to pay them to replace things a lot more often.
Yeah, I heard that one as well. Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah,
mad.
that's-
Yeah, no,
Is that what it says in there?
another thing, it says that a lawsuit's also been filed for one of the big ice cream machine manufacturers for making products that intentionally break
There
down.
we go. It's not a conspiracy.
No.
Well, it's a conspiracy until they prove it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just making a lawsuit.
Yeah.
They haven't proved it.
All right, guys.
There you go.
That's all our news stories for
I
today.
had one more.
Yeah, go on.
This one isn't so much like fun; it's just mental. So right, so
Try not to look.
leopard escape cover up. A Chinese zoo yields a hunt with 1,000 drones in the sky and 100 chickens as bait.
What?
Yeah, so right,
How many leopards? Just one?
three leopards escaped.
Thousand drones.
Well, no, this is so 3 leopards escaped from a zoo in China.
So that's 333 drones per leopard.
No.
What?
No. Right. So 3 leopards escaped, right? And for 2 weeks they were getting calls like, "Yo, we keep seeing leopards everywhere." Like,
I'm pretty sure they didn't
did
say
they
it like
escape
that.
from this zoo? Well, no. Yo, man. They'd be like, what? No. So yeah, they kept receiving these calls, but they denied it for 2 weeks, right? Because there was like a holiday weekend coming up, and they were scared that it was going to affect their
okay.
sales. So for 2 weeks they were just like, "Those aren't our leopards."
Yeah.
But it was.
That
right?
does not
We don't get
surprise
leopards
me.
in China. What are you
Yeah,
talking
we-
about?
So-
I think you need to go do a re-education.
You're crazy, man. You're tripping. So the first leopard they caught within 48 hours. They hit it with a tranquilizer dart, right? And then oh, hang on. I screenshotted this one. I didn't have it as a fucking like. It was just the on the internet. Right, fucking hell. Hang on. I need to find this properly.
Just
damn.
quickly.
Yeah, go on.
Tranquilizer darts. What's in them?
I don't know.
Out of all people I've ever met in my entire existence, it would be you that would know that answer, and you don't know.
Yeah, I've actually never looked that up.
Because I want to be shot with a tranquilizer dart.
I think it's dangerous. Must be.
Have you seen what I do? For
Yeah,
fun?
so-
I'm not sure. what
They
they're made
they
of.
escaped on the
I'm
19th of
interested now.
April during an enclosure cleaning, and it wasn't until early May that they were like, right, we need to find these leopards. Yeah, they are.
So they had
ours.
just a bunch of there were 2 leopards just running
Yeah.
around the Chinese countryside.
It was in the Hangzhou area, but it was a
Hangs out.
It's also crazy that like a leopard can even escape. We're like those kids escaped this. They yeah. But you tell it like that's easy because at the end of the day it's just leaving the door unlocked. How the fuck do you let?
It's the same thing.
No, but in
It's
a
just a shit
but
zoo.
In a zoo, usually you
Not-
have a
not
cage.
the dog.
You usually have a cage of the leopard, but you also got a fence around the zoo and all that. Like how they? I think there's people everywhere. There's
Yeah, but
schizophrenic-
I don't-
Leopards are quite like nimble and agile though, right? So surely if it's just like a brick, they could have just jumped.
I
over,
don't
like-
think I'm not like nothing against China. I don't think they have the same strict laws, animal laws, safety laws as maybe people in the
That's
West.
true.
Well,
that's
Well, this story would confirm that because they caught the first one within 48 hours with the tranquilizer. The second one was harder to catch. Searchers captured the second leopard under more violent circumstances. So they deployed a pack of hunting dogs that viciously mauled the second leopard.
Oh God!
And the third
Can't
one,
even use the coat.
the third one never got found.
so the third one's still out there.
Yeah.
It's still out there somewhere. It's just like I saw what happened with the last one.
Well, they're
But
supposed.
to find the second one, that's what they used all the drones for, and they put out all the chickens.
That's just. I'm
Yeah.
surprised they didn't find the other one with all that amount of effort.
Mental.
But there's apparently our mum was talking about some place in Devon where there's like a beast, but it's supposed to be a jaguar that's escaped or something, which is just a cat, just a normal cat. But you hear it across the world.
No, but she showed me like a picture that one of her relatives took, and I was just looking at it. It's like that's just a black cat. My mum's just like, no, it's jaguar, and I'm just like, that's a black cat.
Jaguar in Devon.
Yeah, and I'm just
It's called like
just
the Beast of
it's just-
Bodmin or something.
People,
Oh, I've heard of that.
yeah, but
Yeah, I've heard of
people
that.
like holding on to all that sort of crap because it's like it's interesting.
We should go see it.
Yeah, we should do something like where we go up and down.
We could get 1,000 drones,
Yeah.
300 chickens.
chickens. Yeah, find the Beast of Bodmin.
Let's do it.
There was something that happened really locally to me a few years ago. It was like on a golf course, like people were calling up, like they could see, they were like, "There's a lion on this fucking golf course." And people were like, "What?"
Yeah.
And they called all like police down and stuff, and it was just a big stuffed toy.
Yeah.
Some bloke had like snuck on the golf course in the middle of the night or whatever, left it there, and then just like fucked off.
That's such a good idea.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It doesn't harm anyone.
Yeah. Is that the news?
I think that's all done, boys.
That's the news, boys.
I think that's
The
done.
news.
Yeah. So
Don't you wish the real news was like this?
And that's the way she goes.
That's the way she
Boom.
goes. That's the way of the road, bubs.
Way the road.
yeah, this one might be cut down a little bit shorter than normal.
Mm.
Or it might be normal for them to be shorter.
I think they will start getting short. I think it's just where we've had such a long break.
Because the thing is, right, is what I'm thinking, yeah, is if we make them shorter, it means we can make more.
Yeah.
More.
No, it'll still be one a week, but it'll be easier on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sitting here and talking shit for 2 hours is the easiest part of it.
No, you do two
I mean,
2
you run
hours,
out,
and then
don't
you
you?
have like 2 podcasts.
Oh, the film. Okay, I guess so. Yeah.
We could do it that way. We've never tried. Probably will never try. Like we always said about live streaming, and we never did. But we are starting to live stream on Instagram, so go follow us all. It's all in down there.
Currently
We'll
trying
say
to
it
find
would-
the fourth skin.
We
Yeah.
did the other day. We tried to find the fourth skin. We had like people come in and talk to us for
We
You
had
know,
a
like-
foot.
4 or 5 minutes. We
foot.
genuinely spoke to a foot for about 5 minutes with a
Someone had drawn a face
a
on their
glittery
foot.
hat. Wasn't
Yeah, it
it?
had a little
No,
cowboy
I
hat
don't think
on.
it was
like-
someone drawing a face. I think it was just Jamie a foot.
Oh, right, yeah.
Foot person.
Imagine being born with that, like, deformed. It's just
Someone
just
said
a
it.
foot.
Someone said it was a TikTok trend.
Oh,
right.
that kind of
That-
takes the originality
Yeah,
off
that's
it, though.
sort of boring.
I thought it
though.
was great, though.
But
Yeah.
we did pretty well on that, and we had Harry on and everyone.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it was
Harry on.
we had Harry on. We had like people that we know, like fans of the show. Like, which
Yeah.
was really good.
Bus person.
So if you'd like to be a part of
yeah,
that and talk to us on
TikTok.
Instagram and stuff, then go and check it out. All of our Instagram, yeah, like you said, will be down in the description. But just for the people that are listening, Greg's yours is at Diddly Doobie.
I think
There's no like underscores or anything in it. Is
no,
there?
no,
No.
no.
It's
I
at
don't
Diddly
do
Doobie.
underscores.
Yours is at Matt DWMC, and mine is at Gooey_Louis, LEWIE.
Gooey Louie.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna try and do an Instagram live every week, and we're gonna have people.
Oh,
on it.
and follow Threeskins Podcast.
yeah, on Instagram.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
I forgot we
yeah.
have. Yeah, we only really use Instagram nowadays.
Yeah.
Facebook I don't use.
We have a Twitter, but like I deleted my personal.
I don't really
Twitter
use
'cause I don't
Twitter.
ever
Twitter's
use
a bit
it.
too.
Just if you want to see whatever we're up to, it's Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
majority
three
of our
of us.
stuff is all on Instagram. Yeah.
I use a lot because I follow like Tau, IS, and all that sort
Yeah.
of shit. Like it's great.
I
Stuff.
pretty much got rid of. I deleted my Twitter. Got rid of
deleted
Snapchat.
Twitter.
Did you get rid of your Snapchat?
Yeah, I don't use it.
I don't use it. What I find annoying the most about like Snapchat is like it's the social media I've put the least effort into, and it's probably got the most people on it.
Yeah.
I've got like thousands. If I scroll through my, I scroll and I'm still not.
I don't even remember adding anyone.
No. I don't ever post on my Snapchat, and I get people add me all the time. It's
I put my first story out on Snapchat for like 3 years the other day. Had almost like 3 or 4 times the amount of views as my Instagram story.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What the fuck? Yeah. Might start using it again. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah.
Enough of that. What do you think, Greg, of just today?
It was.
It was. Make sure you go watch our past podcast if you haven't watched or / listened to it already. And the video that we did with Manscaped should be out on my channel like at least a week ago of this being released.
About a week ago.
Because it's going up tonight.
We'll do the Ace Ventura stuff on the next podcast.
We could probably do a whole podcast where it's just
the
whole thing. You could if you want. I don't see why not.
We could do.
Although it would be about 10% of Greg and like the 40 and 40 is me and you, innit? Oh, for the 40, 45, 45.
For the little amount that Greg does, that his is the best.
We'll be like,
I'm the master.
We'll just be like, it's my mom's most favourite piece. We're beer and then Greg would just be like, love, joke. And that would be it. That would be it. Like me and Lewis, not even joking, we quote like half these movies, don't we?
If you're confused as to what we're talking, we have a group chat that's supposed to be.
Of them film that's not even that quotable.
We have a group chat that's like supposed to be for just talking about Threeskins stuff, and for the last like few weeks we've just used it to like every like week.
Which is like, which movie is it tonight?
Yeah,
boys?
we'll pick a movie and then we just list off the quotes on the voice recording thing. And yeah, some of them are ridiculous. So we might play you some of those just because we think they're funny.
Can you tell?
Thou shalt be saved.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, good shit.
I'm trying to pick one we can use.
Yeah, what we need to do is we need to go through all of them and then like quote the best ones. Do you know what I mean? Like, so they're all there.
Yeah.
Do that. Because there's fucking hundreds of them. Shish kebab, Shawshank Redemption.
Alright, here's Greg's. Oh no. Crying.
I know.
What the fuck? I turned that off and it just carried on going. Anyway, yeah, guys, 100 likes every podcast. Watch the last podcast / listen to the last podcast. If you want to just listen to us in the car, you can do. Spotify, iTunes, Castbox, Player FM, all of them. We're on everything. We have an RSS feed, so Pinecast should be fixed by then. Yeah. All right. I don't know. You guys got any ending?
Work out. Eat your green vegetables.
Yeah.
Go play Deathloop.
Eat healthy, exercise.
Imagine us telling people to eat healthy and exercise.
I eat healthy, but I don't exercise as much as I should.
By as much as you should, you mean at all?
No, I exercise. I do.
You see the flips I can do? I can still do flips.
Yeah, to be fair, the fact you can still do flips is pretty.
I can still do flips.
That's just muscle memory.
It's fucking so painful. All right, guys, we love you. Peace. I'm going for a fucking massive piss.
See you later, peoples.
I've got like 3 energy drinks in my bladder right now.